Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Just a very quick one today. If you saw my last video, it was all about how I pick and choose my preview images for my wedding couples. If you've ever shot events before, especially if you've got more than one camera or if you're using someone else's images as well, there's a very good chance you've got them all into Lightroom, sorted by capture time, and realised they are not in order at all. That's exactly what happened for me in that last video. My cameras were about 2 minutes out of sync, something like that, which just meant that events weren't quite one after the other. They were blending into each other a little bit. So we're going to go into Lightroom. I'm going to show you exactly how to time sync all of your cameras so that all the images appear in the correct order. So a very good tip, if you are a wedding photographer, event photographer, and you have a second shooter working for you, or if you are a second shooter, a very helpful tip, which your main photographer will thank you for, is just to get an app on your phone with a very accurate time reading and take a picture of it. So we're here in Lightroom and I have got a collection set on the go with 2 collections inside it, one for camera 1 and one for camera 2. Basically, earlier today I took out my 2 cameras. I deliberately changed the time of one of them, so it's about an hour out. They're just JPEGs, I know, but it's not important for this video. So now if we click on the collection set, that'll show us the images from the 2 collections, and as you can see, I'm sorting by capture time, and the similar photos should be next to each other basically. So these flower shots should be right next to these flower shots. This basketball shot should be next to these basketball shots, so on. So if you notice, I've got 2 shots here. It's the final shot from each camera. This is just a picture of a clock app on my phone. This one is just an Android app called Atomic Clock and Watch Accuracy or something like that. I'm sure there's a very similar, if not identical, app for iPhone as well. So it's using these images that we can retime our shots. So all we're going to do, we'll do it for the first one first. So we'll go into the collection. What we're going to do is select all of them and click on the clock one. That means that's the primary image selected. On the right hand side here in our metadata, we can see right here capture time. If we just click on a single image, it will show us the capture time. So what we're going to do to start with is take note of the exact time on this photo. So that is 14:05:07. Then we go back into the grid view, select all with the clock photo specially selected, and we're going to click on capture time or just next to it. That'll bring up this dialog. So what we're going to do is adjust to a specified time and date. So we're going to click over to here. It was 14:05:07. Then we'll click on change all. There we go, done. So if we just click on that one now, we can see that it was 14:05:07, and that is now the exact time on that file. So all we're going to do now is exactly the same for the second collection. So go back in here, find this image. This one is saying 14:04:58. So go back into grid view, select them all with this one mainly selected. Then we'll click next to capture time, adjust to specified date and time, and then we'll click over to 14 rather than 15, 04 and 58, and click on change all. So now, fingers crossed, if we go back onto the collection set, there we go, all of our images are in the right order. So all the similar pictures are next to each other. So there we go. Hopefully that might save you a bit of a headache. I know the first time I experienced it, I could not wrap my head around it, why all my images were all over the place. In fact, it wasn't my images, it was a second shooter's images. But yeah, very simple to do. Obviously it's always best to, at the start of the day, if you're working with other people, make sure that your times are synced. If not, just get everyone to take a picture of the time on their phone, and then you can very simply change it afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. Hope it helped. If you want to see more like this, please do consider hitting subscribe down below. Do give it a like if you liked it, and if you've got any more questions, drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So until the next one, be good, stay safe, and get shooting.